Broadcasting from the historic city of Perth Amboy, it's the Late Program with Johnluke Chaparro. And I am your announcer, Dr. Alfred Cresci. And now, Johnluke Chaparro!
Please, hold your applause. Thank you. Because we got the closing word first to do that. Ooh, this is going to sound so good in post. Welcome to the program, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Johnluke Chaparro, and yes, before I move on, my friend Sienna came up to me before the show, and she says, Johnluke, you really need a haircut. Yes, I know that, Sienna. I need a haircut. This is what happens when you're a college student and you're broke. This happens! I look like I came out of a time portal from the 80s. You know? The Jerry curl behind me and everything. As I said, welcome to this is the Late Program with Johnluke Chaparro. Welcome. Thank you all guys for coming. Thank you for tuning in. This program is sponsored by the United States of America. You know, while large corporations commit tax fraud, Islamic rebels behead captives, and a potential virus outbreak looms, and the American government is practically watching our every movement, we here in America have much more paramount issues to worry about, like a three-breasted woman, or what Kim Kardashian left in her toilet yesterday. America, land of the free and home of the stupidly curious. Let's give a nice round of applause for America. Yeah, America! Here's something interesting. Mike the Situation Sorrentino, or as many know him as the roided out Oompa Loompa from Jersey Shore, is being sued by his lawyer after he passed out bad checks for legal services. Oh, come on now. Does Mike the Situation Sorrentino really look like a guy that would pass out a bad check to somebody? Oh, wait. Slowly get out of the way. The situation. Here's something bizarre. In Russia, between 1997 and 2007, the total population of the country declined by 7 million. Or, for you math nerds, that's 5%. That's bizarre, right? I guess the bus trip to Siberia called for people who speak freedom doesn't raise any suspicions. This sounds so much better. It's going to sound so much better in post, trust me. What am I referring to? Well, you're not going to know. You know, I was watching a baseball game between two baseball rivals, the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers, and the benches cleared after somebody got hit. Now, here's the thing. Nothing happened. You know, when the benches clear in baseball, nothing happened. But when the benches clear in the National Hockey League, half of Canada dies. Come on, MLB. Step it up. I want to see some bloody noses here. Come on. Come on. Thank you. A Mexican drug cartel was murdered recently by an undercover assassin dressed in a clown costume. When reached for comment, he said, "His time was coming, I brought justice. Plus, I do children's parties and bar mitzvahs." All right, ladies and gentlemen, like I always say, do not judge the program solely off of what you just saw here. We have a fantastic program for you here today. We have Brad Selby here today. Let's all give a round of applause for him. Why is that? I have to tell you to clap. Why is that? That's not fair. You guys should do this on your own, or at least from the director's orders at least. Goodness gracious. You guys are dull. Especially you. Man in the Giants jersey, who you'll see later on. Also, we have philosophy from Chaparro and Johnsen. We also have product reviews. But first, I want to mention something here. You know, I was reading an article the other day, you know, me and my Jerry curl, and I was reading an article. It was about the Facebook Messenger app and how it has spyware and that the government could potentially spy on you. Now, judging by the haircut, you'd probably think, oh, that guy's probably a conspiracy theorist. Well, you're right. I have a real big problem with the TSA. I cannot stand that they want to read our stuff and know our information. Listen, TSA, I have a bone to pick with you guys. Guess what? I'm going to say something and the whole world is going to hear my testimony. Oh, I cannot wait for you to hear this. You're And that's what I think, government. That's what I think, TSA. And guess what? I'm sure they probably didn't intercept my feed and cut that out, because we all know that they wouldn't do something like that. Freedom of speech! America! George Bush! Flowers! Chevy! Chevrolet! Pie! America! America, everybody! America! America, yeah! Right? Right? Well, after that, thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to say something. Every time we come and do this show here, we always like to get a little studio audience here, right? And it's usually about 3 or 4 people. And I might have said this before, but as we're getting set, they'll set the cameras up, and then the director will start clapping, you know, so everybody will start clapping. And they'll start clapping, but you just look at their faces, and you know they don't want to be here. They just look at me. Again, you and your jokes. Oh, my goodness. And then it doesn't help that my sidekick, Maximino.
Co-host, damn it!
No, you are not a co-host.
Co-host, damn it!
My sidekick, he
Co-host.
He sits there and he's like, "Man, I can't wait to take the show from you. Yeah, you're not funny. Yeah, I want to hang out with you later on. You're not funny. Yeah, whatever." Anyways, you know, life is hard. If not, how would we be able to walk on the sidewalk and not fall through? Throughout the usual day, we face many challenges and decisions, like what type of sugar should I put in my coffee? Or what time will I break into the office after work to poop on my boss's desk? You know, either way, through those tough times and decisions, positive advice and uplifting stories are always something nice to take in. So we here at the Late Program decided to do just that. And here, we bring you Philosophy with Chaparro and Johnsen. And now, Philosophy by Chaparro and Johnsen. A friend was torn up by the death of a parent. My friends said they would do anything to get them back. I really felt for my friend, so I dug up the body and hid it in their bed. I was in a new band, just about to play in front of people for the first time. They were all ready to go. Not me, though. I was so nervous I could have peed in someone else's pants. So I did. A lot of my guy friends think I have a good sense of humor. While they are boring me with their attempts at humor, I am really thinking of putting a firecracker in their pants. Wearing gloves, of course. Safety comes first. And that has been Philosophy by Shapero and Johnsen. Thank you for watching that bit. Philosophy with Chaparro and Johnsen. Something that you should take with you at the end of the day. Firecrackers in your pants. Think about that. Alright, now, how many of you here shop online?
I do.
Okay, that's one. Apparently, one person doesn't shop online, apparently.
I don't trust the internet.
George, my boss, is pretending to be 2 people.
There's like 15.
Well, if you shop online like I do, you always have to make sure you read the reviews for a product before you buy it, right? Right? Usually when you buy things, you want to make sure you know what you're buying, right? Well, now let's take a look at some reviews for some sought-out products. In a bit, we're generally calling, I didn't come up with a joke for this, product reviews. Insert applause here. How am I friends with any of you? Product number 1. This is for a Paul McCartney DVD. What's so funny about a Paul McCartney DVD? It's like Max, you tell Max something, you just say pencil. Product review number 1 for a Paul McCartney DVD. I really like Tupac Shakur. They should let him back into the band. I hope they make a sequel to this movie. I really like the part where McCartney blows up the bad guy's hideout and says, "Nice to meet you." That's that what I just did, nobody will understand unless you know who I am. All right, product review number 2 is for a toaster. I really like the look and feel of this toaster. Nice brushed stainless body, feels heavy and well built mechanically. But the sucker just ain't that great at toasting bread. Even on the highest of settings, usually have to double toast to get it golden brown. Thinking it was an internal problem, I decided to stick my hand inside where the bread goes, and it got stuck. The toaster started to heat inside and burned my hand. In pain, I flung my burning hot hand with a toaster in it, around in pain, and mistakenly hit my wife in the face, knocking her out cold. Although now I'm going through a divorce and everything will be taken away from me, at least I got it to work. Okay. Review number 3 is for boots. They're nice, leather boots. You'll see it on the screen. Trust me. We're good enough at least you'll see this stuff in post, Right now, they have no idea what I'm talking about, so they're not going to see what I have on screen. Because there is no screen. We're in Perth Amboy. We're poor. There's no budget.
Some water is good.
Thank you. Review number 3 for boots. These boots suck. Although they look like they are nice boots, they do nothing. My friend Rico told me that these boots would help me run away from the cops. Help me run away from the cops and help me get away with any crime I want. So after a couple of friends of mine killed some dudes somewhere quickly in Brooklyn and stole their cars, we called the cops on purpose just so we could run away with our boots to get away from them and test to see how the boots are. Guess what? The boots didn't help. We waited for the cops and tried to run away, but the boots didn't give me any boost or special powers whatsoever. I thought I was going to have super strength or whatever Batman has. To top it all off, the boots don't even clean themselves. I thought it was going to clean off the blood off of it after the crime. Thanks, boots. Now I'm seeing 25 to life. Also, somebody tell Rico not to date my girlfriend while I'm away. He was talking about it as a joke before I got locked up. Everybody here hates me. And review number 4 is for a kid's video game. I am a 42-year-old man. I found this game far too challenging. After 12 minutes of flailing around, I found myself overstimulated and broke my Kinect out of frustration. That's why I'm not allowed back at my sister's place until I buy another Kinect for my nephew. And that is product reviews, ladies and gentlemen. Insert obligatory applause here. It's so, the crazy man that was laughing was genuinely laughing at first, but now he's just doing it just to patronize me. We're gonna take a break, and we'll be right back. Brad Selby's on the program. Stay tuned. Insert obligatory applause here. Welcome back to the program, ladies and gentlemen. Before we move on, I just want to say that I have to, my boss who is behind the camera, he has to tell everybody to clap. They're all looking at me and saying, "I don't want to do that." I understand, it's the hair. Okay, our first guest tonight is a musician, and he's going to play a little bit with us here after I'm done, picking his brain. I'm going to ask him a lot of tough questions like ISIS and about George Bush and the government.
I set myself up.
Everybody wants that. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Brad Selby.
How you doing?
I'm all right. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
So you get a better applause than I do.
Yeah.
You do. That's always the case. All the guests get better applause
treat the
than I
guests,
do. Yeah, of course. You got to kiss up to them. Of course.
Of course.
Thank you for coming. You kind of came here like quick notice.
Right.
We got here earlier today, and I said, "Oh, well, I don't have a guest. I didn't, think I got told you before. It's kind of hard to get people to come in." He says, "Oh, let me just give him a call," and then you came right here. So thank you. Now, how long have you been playing guitar for?
About 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah.
Wow, you've been playing guitar about as long as I've been alive.
Pretty much, yeah. How old are you?
I'm 21.
Oh, wow,
unfortunately.
Yeah. Almost, yeah.
Trying not to make you feel old.
No. Hopefully I don't look that old, but...
Well, compared to my boss, I mean, you're way younger.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Don't fire me, George, please. Don't, please. No, so, do you, what kind of, style do you play in terms of playing with the guitar?
Pretty much anything, man. Like Spanish flamenco, rock, especially kind of like a Beatles feel, Green Day kind of feel.
Like classic kind of thing. So you
Right.
like it varies, right?
Right, it varies. Yeah, I don't have a
Okay.
certain style. I just like everything.
I see. When you were, because I ask you this because this is from experience, because I think about me 10 years ago. My dad had said, oh, you know, because we were forming a church band, and he said, which is weird because we were forming a church band with this guy named Michael Jackson. It's not who you think
Oh,
it is.
really?
Yeah, no, he's this Hispanic guy. His name is Michel Jackson. We called him Michael. Just
Right.
weird. But he gave us like instruments to use, and we bought them with the church money. And they asked me to play the guitar. Now my question is, when you were learning how to play the guitar, when you know, the one thing I have is like I had a problem putting pressure on the strings of my fingers.
Of course.
And
yeah, that's-
you know, I was kind of a wuss as a child. I kind of
Right.
still am. Just look at me. Don't be afraid to laugh, guys. By the way, just so you know, the noise is what we want. Shut up, Max. So when I started playing it, I would sit in my room and he'd sit right next to me, and I would put my finger on the guitar, on the strings,
Right.
and it would hurt me. How does a guitarist deal with that? I mean, I wasn't able to do it. I give you props for doing it.
Right. Well, you see, look at my fingers. They're still kind of messed up from playing.
Hmm.
That never kind of goes away. But I like to look at it as like pain is pleasure.
Mm.
You know, once you start learning the guitar, you learn certain phrases, guitar chords, and then, after a while you forget about the pain. It just kind of goes away. But the next day you feel it, but it's kind of like pleasure because you're like, oh, I learned this new song, or I learned these new chords.
Mm.
So, it develops as a kind of like a, pleasure technique. Like, you don't mind it after a while. But no, that is kind of rough. It's painful at first.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, well, that's good. I mean, because I always thought that you had to be some sort of crazy person to do that. I mean, I'm not calling you crazy, by the way.
Yeah.
That's very dismissive. But because when I did it, I consider myself normal, I guess. So when I did it, I thought, no sane person would ever want to do this. So big props to you on that.
Yeah, definitely.
Now you play with a band at all?
Currently I do, yeah.
Do you know what's the name of the band?
Boombox Boutique.
Boombox Boutique. How did you
Yeah.
guys come up with that name?
We were just like, we needed a name, and we're just going like text messaging each other, and we're just like, we just gotta come up with a name. We started throwing ideas out there, and one of the guys is like, how about Boombox Boutique? And we all kind of agreed on it, took a vote, and we're like, all right, we'll do that.
Oh, I see. How long have you guys been playing together for?
Not very long, only about 4 months now. It's a new
Oh,
band,
okay.
so we're working on new material.
What kind of style do you guys play in the band?
It's kind of like, it's like soft rock kind of thing, kind of feel, you know what I mean? Like indie rock, I should say.
Any like examples of like similarities to it? I mean, maybe
We
for
have
the
some
people
like
who don't
kind of like one song we have. It's called Kush Kush, and it's like kind of like a Green Day-ish feel. It's like Green Day power chords, like it's a little distortion in it.
Oh, I see.
So it's similar to that.
How many members are in the band?
We got 5 of us.
And that's a drummer, bass, and
Drummer, bass, 2 guitars. I play lead.
Okay.
I got rhythm guitars, and then a lead singer.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you guys one thing I always noticed, at least when I used to see other bands practice when I was younger, was that sometimes when they would play, someone would always try and someone would always try and overmatch, because they want to be the star of the show.
Yeah.
Seeing as how you are lead, how in terms of like trying to sync together, how do you guys deal with like when you guys practice? What do you guys do when you practice besides just trying to get everything together?
It's a lot of ideas. Someone will come up with a song, like my friend Vic, he comes up with the main, guitar riffs and stuff like that. Then we all just kind of collaborate on it. Mm-hmm. And the problem is, in certain bands, and this is an issue sometimes, like you said, someone wants to be the star of the band. Mm-hmm. And, basically, one person writes a song, they already have it in their head when they're home. Then they present it to the band, and we have all these other ideas. So the main person's always, kind of married to the song already. It's like their baby. And we come in, we're like, oh, we gotta, we like this idea, let's change it. So it's kind of tough, but we gotta kind of collaborate with each other and come to an agreement. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see.
That's how we normally do it.
Oh.
A lot of trial and error, but we eventually get there.
It's kind of like it's crazy to say that because it's kind of like with comedy in the sense that when you're up here and you stand up and you say jokes and you're attached to that.
Right.
And then when you go out and present it to people, you depend on the reaction. Then if you want to collaborate with someone else or you want to offer something, sometimes, especially with some people. Max, hello. No, no, but with some people though, with other people that I've worked with, when you try and give material to them, and they're kind of adamant on not accepting it because it's not theirs, you know, and especially so it's funny you say that. Yeah. You brought a guitar with you today.
Yes.
What kind of guitar is that?
It's an acoustic Taylor guitar.
I see. And you don't need a speaker for that, I'm assuming, right?
No.
Yeah, shows how much I know, right?
Just an acoustic, yeah, no electric.
Shows how much I know. Now, what are you going to play for us tonight?
I'll play a cover song by the Foo Fighters, Everlong.
Oh, I love the Foo Fighters.
Perfect.
You know, you know, for anyone who knows me, I'm a huge Dave Letterman fan.
Right.
I love the Foo Fighters, and it just so happens that he likes the Foo Fighters too.
Awesome.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
the week. Well, I don't want to be specific on taping dates because you know when we edit this, it's kind of. But as we're taping this episode, the week that was previously that occurred, he had the Foo Fighters on for a whole week.
Oh,
You know, he
nice.
had Dave
Yeah.
Grohl and all those guys come
Right,
in,
right.
and I think they're great. So it's going to be awesome to hear that. So thank you for coming on. I really
My
do appreciate
pleasure.
it. So I can't wait to hear you.
All right, cool.
Brad Selby, ladies. Which camera do I look at? Which camera do I look at? Brad Selby, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to have a number for us. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Now, for the musical performance, here is Brad Selby.
Hello, I've waited here for you ever long. Tonight, I throw myself into over my head, out of her head she sang. Calm down and waste away with me, down with me. And now I know you've always been out of your head, out of your head she sang. And I wonder, when I sing along with you, if everything could ever feel this real forever, if everything could ever be this good again. The only thing I'll ever ask of you, you gotta promise not to stop when I sing. She sang.
Awesome. All right, awesome. Thank you so. Oh, that was so cool. Oh,
Awesome.
I was jamming inside. I didn't want to move too
Nice.
much because then it would have gotten all over the camera.
Right.
Brad Selby, ladies and gentlemen. Another round of applause for the man. Thank you again for coming by.
My
Appreciate
pleasure.
it.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Thanks so much for having me.
We're gonna
Sing
take.
another one?
Yeah.
Let's see.
I guess so. Oh, all right. So let's take a break, and we'll be right back with another song from Brad Selby, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So by popular demand, and I guess he wouldn't mind. You don't mind, right?
No, not at all.
Are you sure?
Not at all. I'm cool.
All right,
Jam.
ladies and gentlemen. Here, what are you gonna give us now?
We're gonna do the Beatles' "Hide Your Love Away."
Oh, great. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Brad Selby again. songs. I think that's the most anyone's ever wanted to perform something on here.
Cool.
I think you're the
It's
only
like-
one that's come on here that's actually done more than they should have.
Right.
And it
right.
came out awesome. But again,
Awesome.
thank you again. I appreciate it.
Not
Let
a
me shake your
problem.
hand again. Thank you. Thank
Anytime,
you.
anytime.
Brad Selby, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a break and we'll be right back with the rest of the program. Stay tuned. The people are not clapping. That's your job, George. The people are not clapping. That's your job.
You get paid them.
Welcome back to the program, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we here at the Late Program, we like to endorse, or we like to have very famous people on the show, as so myself. And what we like to do is, advertise the show and also give them airtime for the things that they like too. Here now are a couple of local athletes who do cheesy television commercials coming on to promote their product and the show. Yeah. Yo, they asked me to come here. I'm a baseball player, man. Oh, my friend Johnluke came to ask me, to come on the show and promote the stuff because I'm a baseball player. See, I play for these guys. You know, see my hat. Yeah, my boy, whatever his name, the football player. Yeah, man, I love his car dealership, man. I'm telling you, man, I once had my Mazda stolen there one time. Oh, son. Yo, for realsies, man, it's so awesome. Listen, come on down. Yo, what's the place we doing again, yo?
Malt liquor.
Nah, this ain't, I ain't doing, yo, he told me to do something else, yo.
The paint, what's it say on your hat?
Nah, I can't do this, yo. I can get sued for that, yo. Alright, anyways, yo, come down to my crib, yo, for real. I got, a Mac every day there, yo. I come home, I play video games, and that's it. You know? Nobody else knows me. Yo, but listen, I play baseball. People know who I am. I'm, whatever baseball player this is, right? Yo, follow my friend, Johnluke at JL Chaparro 8. Yo, people say we look alike, yo. Listen, I got better hair. Come on. Seriously, I got better hair. Come on. And also, follow the Twitter page for this show. This show is awesome, yo. Ain't this show awesome, yo?
Yeah!
Right? Yeah, I should be the host of this show, yo, for real, because I got mad swag, dog. YOLO swag, son. Hashtag foolin'. You know? Also, follow the Late Program on Twitter. Also, follow them on Facebook. Or not follow them, like them, Follow them, Yeah. Yo, what else am I supposed to say? Oh, yeah, go on the YouTube. Look for Billy Wagner 13, dog. Yo, he named it after a pitcher I once went out to a club with, yo. That white dude is crazy, son. Yo. So follow them on Twitter, follow them on Twitter, JL Chaparro 8 and the Late Program. Also follow them on YouTube, Late Program with Johnluke Chaparro, and on Facebook, same name. Everything will be on the bottom of the screen. Yo, baseball player, I'm out. Peace. Yo, you want baseball glove for commercial, Nikolai?
No, this ice hockey.
No,
I play ice hockey.
Take baseball glove.
Get out of here.
Okay, I'll call you later.
Hello, my name is Nikolai Zherdev and I play the ice hockey for the Rangers. I want to tell you about the Lundqvist Auto Emporium. Their deals are like slapshots. Make it your goal to come by and score a new car at the Lundqvist Auto Emporium. Look for the creepy van on the New Brunswick Avenue in Perth Amboy, New Jersey. Also, follow my handsome friend JC at LDrJC at the Twitter. That is his Twitter handle. He can hook you up with the good deals on the cars for the one you want to steal or buy next. So go over to Lundqvist Auto Emporium and check him out on Twitter. Thank you.
So is this camera?
No.
Hi, my name is...
No. This camera right here.
Oh,
This one right here. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is go on the camera and read.
Hi, my name is... If you're looking for a great deal, don't come here. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, come on down to Malt Liquor on the corner of Amboy and Nowhere. If you see Johnluke in front of the store asking for a dirty pee, you're right in front of it. Perfect. What's my line?
Just read whatever's on there. I wrote it for you.
If you're looking for insert automobile, you come to the right spot. Where the deals are outrageous and the prices are touchdown. Also, if you want to meet the owner of the store, follow Maximino Aviles at Handicap Avenger, where you can get more spotty deals and car theft.
clapping. You're right here. Welcome back to the program, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is Max, everybody. He's also the owner of a place called Malt Liquor. I don't know how you don't get sued for that. Okay, now what we're going to do here is... Okay.
We also do liquor.
All right, Max, I didn't want to do this in front of the people, but, you know, you're not going to have enough time after this. So we're going to do your reading lesson here.
Okay.
Okay, so I have a card for you here. All right, this is from one of the bits that we did. I want you to read it. Doesn't seem like you're understanding me. We're going to do a bit here where you're going to read what's on the card.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alrighty?
Yes.
So now I'm going to give you the card. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to give you the card and you're going to read it, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In a bit we're calling Johnluke Teaches Max How to Read.
Trolley. I.
Toaster.
Toast.
Do you know what a toaster is?
Yes, yes, yes.
What is a toaster?
It's the thing you put your toes in.
What?
It's the thing you put your toes in.
No. A toaster is something you put bread in.
That's what you're supposed to do with it?
Yes.
I've been long for so many years.
Oh, that explains the bad smell when I see you.
Yes, yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, keep reading.
Product. Two.
Do you have a ride home?
No.
No? Okay, I don't care. Get out of here.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Please leave. Thank you. Nice round of applause for him, everybody. It's nice to know my best friend can't read. Oh, you're lost? Okay.
The sign says entrance over
Are you
there.
sure? Okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for our program today. I hope you guys all enjoyed watching the program here today. I want to thank everybody here who showed up. JC, Angie. Oh, somebody had sent me a message right when I'm about to end. Let's see. Thanks a lot. As I said, we are ending the program here today. Thank you, Angie, Sienna, JC, and Max for helping us out. They're the audience members, and they helped out. Round of applause for these people, everybody. Also, thank you to George for taking the time out on his day to come and help out with the production of this program, because I know there was someone else that I knew beforehand that never used to help me out. Tall guy, bleaches his hair black. Also, I want to thank Brad Selby for coming in. Oh, he was great, fantastic. Wasn't he great? Wasn't he great? He was great. Who else? Somebody keeps messaging me. Oh my. My phone agrees. My phone agrees. I'll check that later. It's not going to be a woman because nobody's attracted to me. All right, thanks for watching the program, ladies and gentlemen. Please follow us on Twitter. Everything will be on the page. Like us on Facebook and everything. By all means, again, thank you for watching the program. And Rosemary, I really do hope you hid the bodies, because I hope you moved them, because you hid them here and the stench of it is just really bad. So I hope you move them. The smell is lingering around here somewhere, and George isn't really liking that. So, oh my goodness, somebody's messaging me. Well, so as we go on, thank you everybody for here, and thank you for losing it. Thank you. God bless you all. Sorry, Mom and Dad. Good night. I guess the bus trip to Siberia cold for people who speak freedom doesn't raise any suspicions.
That was so funny.
We went over this before we started the show. You are supposed to laugh at everything. Shut up, JC.
Hello, my name is Nikolai Zherdev, and I play for ice hockey. Oh, can we start that over? Sorry. I need to practice more.
Just take your time. Tell me when you start rolling. I got an idea. Oh, is it? Oh. Hi, Mom! Nobody here likes me. You see? My parents are going to be disappointed in me. Alright. Yo, what you saying about me, dog? What you saying about me? What do you mean, say it's nothing? This is America, dog! What you talking about?
This is nothing.
You want to settle this, yo?
I would love to make this my own.
do this. This is the gangster way to fight, yo. Yo, this dude is taking my shoe off, yo! Yo! Crazy, man. It's not real. That's vodka.
I don't like that old, I mean the last joke that I made.
Yeah. Oh, what kids. America, everybody! America! America, yeah, right? Now I'm going to the next because that's better post. Casey's gonna get water, that means he's gonna lick it from the toilet, right? That Amboy water is sure good, isn't it? Yeah! Yeah! Do you want me to wait for him to come out? Hurry up, JC!